What is up, you guys? It is the next day after hitting the trails. Little sore this morning, but we're doing all right. I want to show you guys the damage report on the 230L. A whole lot of nothing. I mean, other than this brake lever, that is really all that's wrong with it. None of the plastics got scratched up or anything. There's just some boot marks on this cover here, which is to be expected. But yeah, guys, other than the brake lever, that bracket needs bent down a little bit. That cover is fine. That is really all. I'm really surprised and excited to see that. But that really wasn't the point of this intro. Guys, it is time for the CRF230L to go. After Alexis went trail riding on it, we just kind of came to a realization that it wasn't the perfect bike for her, and I just want to make sure that she's on a proper bike to grow her riding experience. It would be different if we did more dual sport riding, but for the most part, we just ride the trails. So there's no point in her carrying around all that extra weight. So for her, through this learning process, I think we need to get her on something lighter weight with better suspension, more power, and as much as I love the 230L, somebody could get a lot more use out of it the way it was intended to be ridden. But I was gonna make this video letting you guys know, like, if any of you out there wanted to buy this, but it sold pretty quick. These bikes are pretty rare, so Alexis actually made a little bit of money. I'm proud of her on that. I actually had her list it, so don't get too mad at me. I promise there are others out there. You just gotta look. But we're actually selling this baby this afternoon within a couple hours, so I need to throw the stock mirrors back in, replace this brake lever, which hopefully I have one that fits. I'm assuming the Grom levers will fit, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna go ahead and take this out and replace that. I'm actually pretty sure that's gonna work. Boom! Good as new. Ground lever for the win. See how well she starts up. Oh yeah! We got mirrors going back on. Say goodbye to the old key tag. So am I really sad to see this bike go? To be honest, not really. We never did a whole lot with it. Although I do love it, and I think it's a great dual sport for somebody who's just getting into riding, or maybe they're a little bit vertically challenged. But honestly, guys, I think the replacement to this bike is gonna make a lot of sense, and I think you guys are gonna like it. Potentially, we're gonna pick it up tonight. I don't know if it's gonna work out. We're really not even supposed to be on the roads right now, so I have no idea what's gonna happen. But I did love just the idea of having the 230L and the 250L. I think that's pretty cool. But for the style of riding that we're gonna be doing most of the time, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have all this extra baggage and weight. Sure, we could modify this, but there's some things that we can't really change or just don't make sense to change, like the suspension. The L has less suspension travel than the F. It is a lot more highway capable, which, you know, like I said, we don't do a whole lot. I have a bird in my wood stove. But like I said, guys, we don't do a whole lot of highway riding or just road riding in general. But this is gonna be a crazy afternoon, so stick around and you'll find out the answers you're looking for, hopefully. Good enough. Man, I take that back. I am a little bit sad to see her go. That is all. Let's get this thing loaded up. Yeah. Might as well put her in the notch this time. Man, we could fit a pit bike in the back here. I am loving this trailer. There she goes. Okay, so now I get to play Birdman. There is a crow stuck in here. Why it couldn't have been a smaller bird, I don't know, but I'm gonna try to get it out of here. I'm gonna leave the garage door open and hopefully we can get him with the trash bag. If not, hopefully he goes straight out. We'll see what happens. Honestly, I'll probably just let him out. Come on, buddy. Oh! Oh! Oh, there's a crow in here! Oh, he got out. First he went for the window, then he finally made his way out, but oh man, I'm glad we saved him at least. I didn't want him to die a slow, painful death in there. Well, you guys, behind Diesel's head back there is the CRF230L on the trailer heading to its new owner. We were originally planning to pick something else up tonight, but I don't think it's gonna happen. There was some sketchy stuff going on with the title. Actually, he didn't have a title. He had a certificate of origin from the dealer. And yeah, it was in Kentucky, on top of the fact we would have to pay tax on like the MSRP, which that's not happening, so looks like we're gonna have to find something else.
I'm just excited.
To sell this thing?
Yeah. Just because it was easy and quick.
I was telling them earlier that I wasn't too sad that it was going.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
I don't have any like emotional attachment to her.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like out of all the bikes on the channel, that was kind of the least.
Yep. Like I have more attachment to the 250L, and I've like ridden it once.
Yeah. So it's going to a good home, hopefully. We'll see what happens next. I'll keep you guys in the loop. I was really hoping to pick something up tonight, but it'll be soon. We just got to keep, yeah, that's the thing. There's no rush. The trails still aren't even open for almost another month, so we have time to look and get the best deal, but I have something pretty sweet in mind, and I'm trying to get a hold of some connects at Honda, because I would love to work with Honda. I mean, you guys know I've sold a lot of CRF250Ls, so it'd kind of be nice to have them return the favor, and I would love to promote one of their bikes for them. So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, stay tuned and stay safe, but I'll let you know how this deal goes. Thankfully, it's still daylight. We're going out to the middle of nowhere, but my boy Jason, shout out to Tilly Two Wheel, that's his neck of the woods, and he says we should be safe, so I'll take Tilly's word for it. What do you think?
I don't know. I get worried, like things like this. But we'll be fine.
Famous last words. See you in a bit, guys.
12 seconds later.
That happened so fast that there was nothing to document. We literally got there, dropped the bike off. Yeah, cool. Yep. See you later. That was the best deal. I mean, I love deals like that where there's just no BS. It's just straight to the point, and that was good.
That was good.
A nice big old jacked up truck and a barn full of toys. So I hope it's good to him. It's gonna be for his wife and kids. So I hope they enjoy it. That was Alexis' first flip. You made some money on that one.
I did. I made some money.
How much? We can say it now. It's gone.
I mean, I think it was like $400 almost.
Yeah, I mean, back in the video, we paid $2,000 for it, so yeah. That was a $400 flip.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think about tax and title and stuff like that, so more like $300, but still, that's good.
Right.
Can't complain. But we got to go get gas, and we're headed home as of now. Like I said, that other bike fell through, but we have another one we're looking at, but it's on the other side of the state, so we're probably gonna wait on that. But no rush, that worked out. That's off the table, don't have to worry about it. Now it's the fun part, getting the new bike. So we'll keep looking and let you know what we find. What do you say, buddy? Decent. Good deal? Good deal. What's going on, everybody? New day here. It's actually been 3 or 4 days since we sold the 230, but we finally got another bike lined up. This guy was like super concerned with getting a notary right away, which is the way you're supposed to do it. So he found someone, but they wouldn't meet till 6:30, and this deal is like 3 hours away, so we're gonna be coming home in the dark. And as you guys know, we don't have any trailer lights. So our first stop is in Cleveland, and I'll tell you why here in a little bit. That's not where the bike is. But Alexis is packing some food, and that means we get to use the Iceco fridge. Don't mind all my crap down here, but all I gotta do is plug this thing in, and boom, it's gonna start cooling down. We're at 54 degrees right now. We'll see how long it takes to cool. Say what's up, Lex.
What's up?
You got Diesel in the back.
Bees. He's sleeping.
We are headed to Believeland right now.
What was that?
Believeland?
Believeland?
We're going to Cleveland to pick up what?
Trailer tires.
Yes, guys, I found somebody selling 3 12-inch trailer tires for $100, and that was the best that I found. So they're like $80 a piece, brand new, and I think one of these is brand new, and the other 2 are slightly used, so it's a pretty good deal.
If it was $80 a piece, brand new, and you needed 3, how much would it be?
Oh, I can't answer that. That's 160 for 2, 240. That'd be
Okay,
$240. So that would cost. That's a 240 value. Ooh, they're struggling. Show them that.
Oh man, what happened?
That is the rig from earlier, the brand new trailer.
Wow.
We were talking about that earlier. It was a really cool, what's it called? No Boundaries RV trailer. Just brand new. Looks like they bought it for the virus.
Tanner cut my hair last night.
Yeah, had to. Nobody's open.
Yeah, you did a pretty good job.
Only cried a few times. So.
I actually did a cut that was like way too short, but it was my fault, and it kind of freaked me out. But anyways.
Good times.
Good times.
So what? $240 value for $100. So I couldn't pass that up. It was kind of on the way to what we are looking at right now, which they have no idea. All they know so far is that we sold the 230L and we're picking up a replacement.
Yeah. Okay, so should we tell them like what we were going to go with, or like?
Yeah, we'll tell them what we were going to look at. After we decided that the 230L was not the perfect trail bike for her, which we kind of knew that. Some cops right here. Also, I really shouldn't be on the road right now, so we'll see how this goes. We were looking at options, and first we were just going to get her the regular 230F. We found a few 230Fs for sale for really good prices. You can pick them up pretty cheap, and we're actually going to street legal it and just have that for a dual sport.
There was a couple that were already street legal too.
Yeah, one that we were going to look at that was actually a subscriber, so shout out to you, man, if you're watching this.
I forgot about that.
But we kind of were thinking about it, and we wanted to go in a different direction, and Honda just released like the full lineup of the fuel-injected air-cooled trail bikes. So we started looking at the 2019 CRF230Fs, and we really got excited. The fuel injected, super capable, suspension-wise and everything. I've seen videos of people on the motocross track with them, and she was excited about it.
I was, but
we just couldn't find one. We picked one out that was in, I guess that one was in Ohio, but he ended up only having an MSO, which is a manufacturer's certificate or statement of origin. That's what the dealer gets, and that's actually what I got with my bras as well.
But the problem was, it was this certificate of origin was in his friend's name.
It wasn't even his friend, come to find out.
Oh,
like,
God.
Whoever he bought it from didn't want to pay the tax on it, so he just kept that MSO, and he told the other guy that he could just write his name on there and go get a title for it, which everything that I've read says you cannot. And the person whose name is on that first line on the MSO has to get the title. Regardless, I'm sure it just depends on who you get at the BMV.
Yeah.
But we didn't want to mess with it. It was a super long drive.
Especially since like all our BMVs are closed right now, and we have no idea when they're going to reopen.
Exactly.
So, you know, in the meantime, like, it was just one more thing to worry about and not have any idea what we're going to end up with.
All right, so we kind of decided against that. There were a few others out there, but the more we thought about it, well, the more I thought we should go in a different direction and give something a little bit more performance-friendly a try. The biggest thing is we wanted electric start for you on the trails. I mean, It's so nice to have electric start. But that's the problem. There aren't a lot of capable trail bikes with electric start. Like in the Honda lineup, there's only, you know, so much you can do. Sure, she could have went down to a 150F or the 125F, but you're just limiting yourself power-wise at that point, and it's just not even going to be nearly as capable. So
Tanner thinks I'm capable. He believes in me.
Oh yeah,
He wants me to have the power.
After I saw her on the 230, like, she'll be so much more comfortable on this bike that we're going to look at.
Oh, God.
But today we're going to be checking out a 2015 CRF 150 RB. So
she's mint.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Things that are done to it.
She needs some plastics, but literally everything that I would have ever wanted to do to this bike is done to it. I mean, stuff that we probably would have never done to it is done to it. Like, there's probably well over $1,500 in mods alone, and the fact that it's newer, I mean, it's a 2015, so he bought it from the original owner whose kid just rode it around the yard, and I bet you his wife didn't put too many hours on it, so should be a pretty fresh engine. It has a full list of mods, but we're going to do a separate video on that. What are you excited for the 150 RB, or are you nervous?
I'm very excited. You always ask me, like, are you excited or are you nervous? But, like, mine are intertwined. Whenever I'm excited, I'm also nervous. And whenever I'm nervous, I'm also excited. So both.
So I know it was kind of hard for her to understand. Like, we've talked about this plenty of times in the past, but it's just the compression ratios. Like, this bike is like night and day compared to a 150F. You can't even compare them. Even though they're the same CC, they're completely different monsters. Like, this is a full-on race bike. You guys know I did a video on the 150 RB, and this thing is a ripper. Completely different. So compared to the 250F, which has, you know, 100 more CCs, the 150 would smoke that on the trails. Like, so once you get comfortable on this, I think you're gonna enjoy it. The only thing is these things are a bear to start, but this guy supposedly, you know, I don't want to tell him the mods yet.
Yeah, I know, that's what I wondered.
But basically there's a few things that you can do to the 150s to make them start a little bit easier, and apparently there's a technique that you need to use when starting them, but I don't think it's going to be an issue, especially once she learns more.
The big thing was that it's 80 pounds lighter than my 230.
That's the biggest thing, guys, and I think once she sits on it and realizes that the seat height really isn't going to be an issue with this bike, and the weight and everything, she's going to be so much more comfortable on it, because she dropped that 230 so many times and had to fight picking that heavy bike up. And
yeah, there was only a couple times I could really get it up by myself.
So I mean, you're talking an 80-pound difference.
Yeah.
That is a huge deal. You're gonna have no problem picking that up by yourself, and I think that's gonna be more enjoyable just having the lighter weight in the trails, because yes, you'll kind of lose the dual sport aspect. We might street legal this, I just don't know. It really depends on how we're gonna ride. But at the end of the day, most of the riding we do is just at the trails. We trailer them to the trails, and then we ride trails. So what's the point of having that extra 100 pounds and less power? There's just really doesn't make sense. So we're gonna give the 150 RB a try. I don't know how soon we're gonna be able to get to go out, but we'll make something happen. So hopefully this deal works out. We're stopping to get the tires, and then we are headed to where?
I don't know.
Boardman. We're headed to Boardman, Ohio. So we're going from Cleveland to Boardman and back home. We're gonna be coming home in the dark, and I still don't have trailer lights figured out. So you'll be able to see my lights on the Prius, is what it is, guys. So hopefully we make it home without any issues. We'll see what happens, and we'll take you guys along with us.
Stay tuned.
Well, you guys, we made it. 5 minutes out. We are in North Olmsted, Ohio. I don't know how far out from Cleveland we are. Not very far at all. Looks like a fairly decent neighborhood. I didn't really know what to expect. This lady had a 5-star rating on Facebook Marketplace, so you can usually trust that.
Turn right, then turn left onto Country Club Boulevard.
Give me a second.
Whoa!
Jesus Christ.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn onto Country Club Boulevard.
Abandoned mall.
All right.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto Victoria Lane.
3/4 of a mile, it says. Got old Dillard's. This is a very random place to live, you know? It's tucked right off the freeway, on a one-way. Looks like it's a dead-end road.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I got a little PDP going on. I mean, we're pulling into a dead-end road right here.
Oh.
You know, buddy. Well, we're here. What do you think, Deez?
At least we got diesel.
Oh, look at this old guy, man. We're chilling. We're here. How you doing?
What's he got, Deez? What's he got?
We got some tires, buddy.
Did it look good?
Oh, yeah.
Did you give him the cash already?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Well, that was quick.
That was worth it. Big time, and he knew the code, too. No shaking hands right now, buddy.
Was a good deal.
Yeah, it was. $100 for 3 12-inch trailer tires. They're the exact same size. Can't beat that. That was way better than paying $80 for one at TSC.
Now we are headed.
To find a place to pee.
Well, that too.
I'd rather not go inside and use public bathrooms right now. It's a breeding ground for that stuff. Send it, Lex.
I'm chilling. I had to stretch my legs. What are you doing, Tanner?
Just stretching my legs.
What's up? We are 35 minutes away.
Rolling down the turnpike.
Yep. I had to go through the toll, so that'll be fun. Tanner loves tolls.
No, I don't. I don't like paying anything. That is a smooth road, though.
It is. It's very nice. I'm getting kind of tired. So, hopefully soon we'll get there. I'm excited to see it in person.
Made it through the toll.
Woo-hoo! $4.50 thanks to your trailer.
Oh, get out of here. I told you could
That's
ride it
all right.
home.
I know, he did. He was like, why'd we bring the trailer? You could just ride it all the way home. No. No, thank you.
You wouldn't ride that home.
I would not ride that home.
It's only like 4 hours.
4 hours on a dirt bike. If it would even not blow up in 4 hours pinned, that's such terrible. Like, that's such abuse.
It's liquid cooled, bud.
It doesn't matter. There's so many things that could go wrong. And then a title's not in my name. We're not even supposed to be out on the road. I get pulled over on a dirt bike. That'd be nuts. Do it for the tube, though.
Yep. Love this head unit, though. 5 minutes out.
Whoop, whoop.
Let's do this.
I'm excited.
You gonna ride it?
No.
Nope. Okay. I'll ride it.
Okay. Sounds good. Ta-da!
What you got there, bud?
My new dirt bike.
What is it?
It's a 150 RB.
2015, man.
I'm so excited.
Got the ripper.